Hey guys, it's been a bit, but I actually finally now have content to put on my YouTube. And, you know, it's about time I record. So, as most of you guys probably know, I have bought a manual conversion for my Skyline. So today, she is no longer going to be auto. She will be manual. Tom reckons we'll have it done today. We'll see. I have faith in him, but we'll see. This bad girl is my brand spanking new R34 gearbox. Alright, so I'm gonna let you guys know, this video isn't gonna be a in-depth video about like pulling the auto box out and putting the manual on. I literally am just gonna show you bits and pieces, because if you want an in-depth video, just go to Tom's channel, because that's what he loves to do and he knows how to explain it all rather than me, because I can't explain it for anything. But I'll show you what we've been up to. So we've gotten the tail shaft and this part of the exhaust out just to make it a bit easier for us to get the tail shaft. That's why we did that. Tom's taken out all the sensors. Pretty much the box is ready to come out. We just need to undo all those bolts around the bell housing.
Yeah, and the torque converter.
Sorry, the dipstick.
Yeah, and the torque converter.
Yeah. And Tom's pulled out the wiring loom as well. That's all ready to go. We've removed the auto transmission lines to the front to the oil cooler. So that is all done. But yeah, no, we're getting really close to being able to pull out the auto box, and then we can throw in the manual one. It's not that simple, but anyways. I don't know if I've shown you guys, but I've got all my bits kind of spread out. All my stuff from Kudos. The new gearbox, part of my exhaust, the tail shaft is over there. The new second-hand tail shaft right there. The other bit. Alright, so we're actually very close to actually having the auto transmission out. And by very close, I mean we just have 2 bolts left. But we're gonna lower the car down to like the oil drum level. Put it on an oil drum. And then take those 2 bolts out, and then she should slide right out. Hopefully. Yeah.
Should be good?
Yeah. We're gonna get into that though.
Oh, if I said what's on my mind, would you stay with me tonight? If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Run and hide. Run and hide. If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide?
Alright, so it's been a little bit, but we have gotten the automatic transmission out of the car. It did make a huge freaking mess that I'm literally just going to get into. I mean, we need to fiddle around with the manual box. We need to, what do we need to do? Drill some holes.
Yeah, drill some holes, do some changes.
It's going to be probably the time consuming part. But anyway, we'll get into it, and then hopefully soon you guys will see that this is now manual, but it'll probably be in a couple hours from now. Alright, so many hours later, it is now night time. We're just kind of fiddling around with the new gearbox. Tom has just drilled out a hole. And we're just going to fit all of the 33 swap over bits. So this whole plate will come off, swapped with a 33 plate. That's really all we're doing at the moment. I think after this we'll probably just leave everything else for tomorrow. Alright, so we're back on day 2 of converting the 34 from auto to manual. Last night we had a few issues, so we kind of just decided to just can it after we fixed the issues. So we just went home at like 9 o'clock. But we're back again today. We also did last night, we tried to put the gearbox in, but it just being Tom and I, we couldn't manage to do it together. So this morning my dad and my brother were here, so they also gave us a hand, and the gearbox was literally in like 2 minutes. It was so easy, but it looks so good. I'm gonna show you. How good does it look? It literally looks like it was meant to be manual. It looks like it was meant to be, probably because Nissan's good like that. Oh, it looks so good. Tom, it looks so good. I'm so excited.
Won't be long, you'll be in there shifting gears.
Yeah, I mean, trying to. problem is, like, I know how to drive manual, and I've driven Tom's, I think I drove his, I've driven his coupe once, and I've driven his old sedan a few times. I kind of don't know how to drive 34s, not gonna lie. I don't know how to drive manual 34s. To me, it just doesn't make sense. I'm used to my old Subaru Impreza and my old Subaru WRX. They're the only manual cars that I've ever really driven. Minus, you know, customers' crappy old, like, Hyundai i20s or some crap. So I'm going to kind of struggle for the first couple of months of trying to figure out how to drive this car. Tom's been trying to explain to me. What have you been trying to explain to me?
Just how to rev match.
How to rev match. And I'm like, I mean, it makes sense, but I don't think I can do it. But he'll teach me. I'm sure he'll probably just sit in the car with me for like hours on end and teach me how to do it, because I want to be able to race people on the highway, honestly. Even though my car's slow, but still. Anyways, we're gonna get back into this so we can get this done and on the road. Alright, so everything is back in the car. So the tail shaft is in. For those of you that don't know, we had to get a 33 front half of the tail shaft, and then the rear half is still just the auto tail shaft. But it fits. It looks alright. The exhaust is in. I'm just going to fill the gearbox up with some fluid, and then we'll bring it down, and Tom will do all the wiring because I don't know how to do any of that. Sick! Alright, so at the moment Tom is doing the wiring that needs to be done. Oof! Tom's doing the wiring for my car because I don't really know how to do any of that. Oh my god, you've like ripped my car to shreds. Look at this.
Hey, what is it?
Oh my god.
You like it?
No.
It's all good.
But while Tom's doing that, I am cleaning the center console. I'm gonna take this bit, Tom. I'm gonna clean this. Mainly because I think the person who was who owned the car before me liked coffee quite a bit, and there's a few coffee stains. I'll leave that there. There was a few coffee stains, like in the cup holders. I mean, you can see it in the corner, in the cup holders around the shifter surround. So I decided to clean it. This is all the yuck that has come out of it. But I'm just going to dry it and see if it looks a lot better. I can't really get much else out of there, but it's a lot better. Here there was all heaps of dry coffee all around here. And I literally just got this little blade screwdriver, and just went the whole way around, and I managed to get all of it out. And it's looking so much better. It would focus. Like, there's literally no coffee stains in there now. But yeah, so this bit's all nice and clean. I'm going to dry it, and then I'm going to clean this panel as well, because look at that. That's 20 years of dust. Alright, so I've cleaned about 4 panels now. I mean, it's so much better. Look how gross this water is. Yuck. Alright, so it's been a couple of hours. Update. So before, when I said Tom was doing the wiring, he actually wasn't doing the wiring. He was doing the pedals. But we have just now finished the wiring, so we're about to go and take my car for a test drive for the first time as manual. It's so exciting. I'm kind of a little bit nervous as well, but I'll hopefully get Tom to record some. If not, I'll probably just steal some of his footage. He got a lot more than what I did.
It moves. She's pretty keen.
Oh my god, I'm so happy.
What's that? Manual moving under its own power.
Wait for all the cars because I'm too scared to drive actual, like, you know.
She's too scared to drive at people. You heard
I
it
know.
first.
I haven't driven manual for like a long time.
Been a
Well,
while
unless
since
it's
you-
like i20s that are like customers' cars.
Yeah.
So
That's fair
this is
enough.
definitely a lot different.
Got heaps of room. The car moves. We've got speedo so far that we know of.
Should I just go to the industrial?
Yeah.
Oh! Oh! I didn't like this. Yeah, my automatic transmission lights. Fuck!
Wow, the auto trans lights on. It's like tripping out. It's like, wait, there's the auto trim.
Oh my god, I miss driving manual so much.
Speedo works, so that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what to do anymore. I'm out of options, nothing's working. I'm out of